Well, hello there. Here it's Arielle Artsy Intuitive again, and bringing you a unique, different type of reading. I decided I wanted to do like a conversation with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Okay, so the Divine Masculine has been wanting to be on the left side, and so I'm doing that. And the right side, so they're all one, so they're not really separated. But so it's like a conversation and flowing. It's just so beautiful. I'll show you once I get into it. So what we have here is, first off, the masculine. And this is a general reading. Like, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? Okay, but for this masculine group, so let's look into this here. And look how this is 5, 6, 7, and then 5. 5, 6, 7. There's progression. He's showing progression, and there's more progression in the cards below. So he's changing his focus. This is the 5 of Cups, where you're looking at the 3 spilled cups, but there's 2 cups standing up right behind that they don't see. So it's about changing your focus. So he's, especially with the third eye here, as I've been saying, the third eye, I've been feeling the masculines have been getting their third eye and their higher chakras lit, woken up. They're seeing. I'm seeing more clearly now. See the birds above their head, which represents this ascension and spirituality and coming to a clear vision. With the green trees, they're all in a row, so it's more in alignment. So I'm changing my focus. I'm shifting to a higher alignment. And these celestial teachers, these celestial ancestors, guides, my angels, I'm tuning into that. So this is conversations. This is what he's saying to his Divine Feminine. I'm learning to switch my focus out of looking at, the negative things and looking at the lessons and looking at the positive. See how she's really she looks very peaceful. So he's saying, I'm getting a sense of peace, especially with these white birds up here. Because my third eye my vision has been opened, and see how the blasting of energy is coming off of the celestial teacher, especially next to this card of moving forward. Okay, there's movement forward, which is a 5, and 5 is change. I'm moving forward into this abyss of just unknown energy. It's the celestial cosmic energy, source consciousness, my spirituality, my soul. These are soul cards. So overall, this is what he's first saying. I'm changing my focus. I'm seeing more. I'm tapping more into. I'm getting guidance. I'm getting a lot of guidance, especially with this 7. The 7 is about spiritual growth, transformation. You get to the 7 and you've learned some things, okay, as far as the numbers. Excuse me. Moving forward in this journey, okay. I also feel like, yes, this darkness, the shadow, he's going into his shadow. He's moving forward into his healing process. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, so what is the response from the Divine Feminine? And I feel it's kind of cute. It's kind of hilarious. Because the first thing I thought of, or not what I thought of, but what I was reading from the cards. And look, we have 1 and 2. We have a 4. Anyways. New vitality. This is the Ace of Wands. Okay. Wands. Okay. New vitality. The rainbow. He's playing the instrument. And she's saying, it was almost like, well, I want to merge with you, like, sexually. I want to talk. I want to be free. I want to get this thing going. You guys, like, look at the sacral chakra is the sexual chakra. Like, that's the And the new vitality, the Ace of Wands, the wands is that phallic representation. Come on now, okay? That was the first thing that I read from this was I want to activate. Let's activate this flame, this fire. He's like, I'm trying to move into my spirituality. And she's like, let's ground this energy that we've been, let's get it on. Like, my sexual energies are like really amped up right now. Okay. So that is part of the message. Okay. There's a bigger message. We have these 2 cards. But new vitality is about a new fresh start. I want to start over. I want a new cycle. We also have a 9, which is like about cycles. And what's actually interesting is this is the 9. This is that's that part of this, the journey of like you're nearing the 10, right? And then we have 1 and 2. So we do have a lot of number successions, you know. But I really feel like, and the sacral chakra is all about creativity. That's your like creation, where you create from your sacral chakra. Okay, and what's beautiful is they each have a chakra card that came out of this deck. The third eye, also there's the energy of their astral. Look at all the astral energy. And the flame, the passion, they're having passionate astral, sacred sexuality, 5D, higher love sexuality, which is helping heal and bring each other together. And it assists the masculine. But it's very interesting because he has the third eye. The divine feminine has always been very like associated with the higher chakras. So he's getting into the higher chakras, and the divine feminine is really getting anchoring these lower chakras in a positive way. And but yeah, it's like I want that wand. Let's get it on. No. And let's talk. Let's have some intimacy. Let's talk. Let's free each other. Let's just like be free. I mean, honestly, if you look at it from how I'm seeing it, let's come together and, you know, discuss about what we've learned so far in our journey. Let's be open. Let's communicate. Have intimacy. Have sacred merging sexuality, because it does activate something. It's like that kundalini. It's an activation. It's very powerful. You have to be prepared for it too. So if it's not divine timing yet, you know, it's whatever. Okay. But it doesn't matter, because this twin flame dynamic is getting it on regardless in the astral over here with the third eye and the sacral and moving it forward in the fire. And so that's the overall energy. But also it's about, you know what, moving this forward in creation, birthing a new beginning, a new cycle, the rainbow, that rainbow bridge, or the rainbow prophecy of the twin flames coming together, playing, hearing the call towards this new start. This communication card really stands out to me. I couldn't stop looking at it. It's just so beautiful. And also because it's black and white. So let's have clarity. You know, it's clear-cut communication. Really, the feminines that's what a big theme has been for divine feminines, is craving that communication with the masculine. And I'm talking about in the physical, okay? Let's talk, let's be intimate, let's share our journey, let's be free. Like, let's let it all out, let it loose, you know? It's what I'm feeling. And is a lot of movement forward, looking forward. She's like, yes, let's free it up. Let's be free spirits together. But yes, with the wolf right here, especially wolves are, you know, they have a pack and it's very sacred. The wolf and the moon. Anyways, this communication and free spirit, this will free our spirits up. Like this communication, whether it is, there's also a lot of telepathy. If it's being activated and opened, And because he has a third eye, he's saying, yes, I'm receiving the telepathy and the astral interactions a lot more now, is what I'm feeling. And this is where they can really be free. Their spirits can be free in the other dimensions, right? But she's really saying that I want to move this forward in the physical now and have this clear-cut communication, because it's black and white, clear-cut, open communication. Let's free ourselves. Because when you speak your truth and you just let it all out, be vulnerable, right? Open up those channels. The flames are free. You feel free. See how she's nude? She's naked. She's free. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, what does the masculine have to say now after that? And I used with the direction, with the maps, where are we going as far as with direction, and because this is my, what's it called? Oh, The Enchanted Map by Colette Burn Reed. Okay, this is beautiful because this is also building up. Okay, we have, oh my gosh, so beautiful. The Gentle Gardener coming to life in Field of Dreams. Oh my gosh. So there's a build up. So he is ascending. This is just totally proof. And he's coming into his personal power. The next card will show that. But I just have to say the Gentle Gardener is all about thoughts, like knowing. This is about being a co-creator. Being a co-creator with spirit. See how they got the eggs and they're sitting there, and so this card talks about the thoughts, the feelings, what you're thinking, what do you want? You're the gentle gardener. You're gently tending to your garden. So he's saying, I'm tending to my garden. I'm being more aware of what I'm thinking, especially with this change your focus card. He's more aware of his thoughts and where he's been at in his mind, that realizing that he's a co-creator. Okay, it's put in these eggs. We have eggs over here, but this is, see how it builds? I mean, I would really feel like this, if it wasn't a succession, that this card would be over here coming to life after the Field of Dreams, but doesn't, regardless, it's a build up because he's coming to life from this Field of Dreams. So I put in these dreams. Okay, I know that there's potential. I know this connection is fruitful, it is abundant, it is amazing. I don't know what else to say. Okay. So this is about potential. The Field of Dreams is what do you want to create? So these two cards are very, very, and then we have 2 and 3 and 11. Twin flame card, but see how she's holding this up? He's coming to life. So he's saying, I'm going through a transformation right now, which I feel like you know this already, my divine feminine, you know. But I'm coming to life. My soul is coming to life. What was dead, what was forgotten is being remembered, is being wide open, is being brought to life again. And it is because of, honestly, my higher self, the celestial teacher, these teachers helping me to move forward out of that 5 of Cups energy of, defeat and loss, and really switching your frame of mind and becoming this powerful co-creator and manifester. This is all about manifesting. This is about solar plexus energy. Solar plexus, too. And look at the card that I picked. So what Deva crystal came out for him? Yes, this is awesome, okay? Tiger's Eye, personal power in action. He's taking personal power in action. This is associated with the solar plexus. Okay, so beautiful. It's so beautiful because when you look at what she says next, so Divine Feminine says next, yes, you're co-creating. I'm co-creating right there with you because I want to create this new beginning. The wishing well. I've made my wish. I planted my seeds. The Divine Feminine has made her wish of what she wants to create. This mask represents letting go of the expectation and what it looks like on the outside and knowing her truth, knowing her divine truth, which comes from this energy, this free spirit, the soul, this connection to source is what really is anchored in here, this wishing well that so she's saying, yes, I have made my wish for you to that's not the right word, but for this to move forward, okay? For this to move forward, for there to be a new chapter, for to get out of being stuck in the mud also. But I've also learned, she's talking about, I've also learned along this journey about letting go of expectations, letting go of how it is supposed to come out, because it is that part of that intention of prayer and spiritual mind treatment is about making your wish or making what you want to create known, and then releasing it, letting it go, and not worrying about how it's going to happen or what it looks like. So letting go of the attachment, that mask. So she's had to learn also about like letting go of the facade, the mask. She made her wish. She's like, yes, I made my wish. And I want to get out of this stuck energy. What it feels like it's stuck. When I read into the card, it was about, pausing. Taking the energy of like, even though I felt stuck, I'm not seeing, it was getting stuck because I wasn't seeing it really coming into manifestation quite yet. But I know how it works. I know how the divine works. I know how manifestation works. And I let it go. I released it. And I'm taking a pause. It's like I'm looking at what needs to be unstuck within myself. The stuck in the mud, when I looked into it, is about pausing, about taking some time to rethink. It's almost like, like rethinking. But it really felt like this energy, I really want to get this moving because we have what we have about this communication, new vitality, stuck in the mud. Okay, and look. So the next card that came up for Divine Feminine, in response to what he's saying about he's manifesting, he's transforming, he's really working on his thoughts process. This coming apart came out in reverse. Let's see, upright. So the coming apart, part of the twin flame feels very painful. And you realize, well, you're not really like separated anyways. You're one. But it came out in reverse. So it's almost like, I don't want to be apart anymore. And even that, I know that we are not apart. I'm realizing in this journey by listening. Okay, so I clarified this, right? This is a major message. Okay. So the talisman is all about going on your path. You've gained so much wisdom. Like you've gained the knowledge. You've gone through all kinds of self-transformation. She's barely covered. Like she's very vulnerable, raw, authentic. She has her gifts. She knows her gifts. She knows that this coming apart was part of the process of healing. And she's listening to herself. She's listening more to spirit. And she hears you as well. She hears the divine masculine. She says, I hear you all the time, especially through music. But I hear you. I'm listening. I'm listening to what spirit is guiding me. So the stuck in the mud is really an illusion. It's an opportunity. So Divine Feminine is really seeing everything as opportunity. Because he's in this field of dreams. This coming to life, this metamorphosis. A lot about the thought process and how they think and really tapping into the cosmic laws of the universe. She really wants to ground this in the physical, but this wishing well is right underneath this this coming together in the physical. She's already planted the seeds. And so she's really learned a lot. She's really learned a lot. She's saying, that talisman is a very journey. It's about the journey. And she's gained a lot of wisdom. So it's like, I'm ready. I'm ready, my beloved. I'm ready for what's next, is what I get. And the listening. And it's beautiful because we have 2 elephants in here. We have 2 cards of elephants, and we have 2 cards with eggs, which is all about new life. An elephant is about, I'm not sure, but I don't know. The elephant is very sturdy. It's very like it's a very like, I don't know. I feel like they're loyal animals. And anyways, and look at the card that Divine Feminine gets. Alignment. Isn't this beautiful? So it's all aligning. He's getting into his personal power. He's saying, I'm getting into my personal power, and she's saying, I know it's all aligning. We're aligning in the spiritual. And I really learned a lot about this journey. They're really coming into just a beautiful space. This energy also came out. This is overall energy for both. Purification, bloodstone. So tiger's eye, kyanite, and bloodstone. This is being purified. This whole dynamic relationship is being purified. And the sea serpent came out. It keeps coming out. This is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. This is about emotional. Let's see. Let me briefly read it. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. And expressing desires, communication. Being that free spirit. It's all about expressions, emotions, creativity, sensuality. Creativity. So it's about expressing. The Divine Feminine is saying to the Divine Masculine, I really just want to have this communication. I mean, it's a huge one. And, let's get it on too. It's bigger than that. This is about, it totally is an activation. You activate each other when you merge in the physical. And, but it's already happening on the spiritual for this twin flame couple. Dynamic. And, emotional healing. Already 22 minutes. Okay, but isn't this gorgeous? I like this. This conversation between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And I love it. It's all about the journey and what you've grown. And this really resonates with me. Let's get to this. I feel like this is a general, let's get in this energy. Let's free ourselves. A 4 wands, 4 meaning stability. Anchor 4 is definitely a number of the physical realm, of grounding that in. And, I've been all up in, Divine Feminine has been really in the spiritual and anchoring this 5D consciousness. And her third eye and crown chakra has been wide open, bursted open even more. Now he's getting into that energy, kind of like catching up, And, he's really good at the physical stuff. And see how it all it all interweaves and they help each other balance. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you guys. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.